Ever pondered about the lesser-known ruthless figures in history and the places they've left their mark? Today we peel back the layers of the past, revealing the top 5 figures whose notoriety may not have made the headlines, but whose ruthless deeds have forever scarred the annals of history. Imagine striding through the same halls they once ruled, roaming the battlefields where they displayed their might, or standing on the very grounds where they inflicted unimaginable pain. These are the stories of power, tyranny, and unadulterated ruthlessness. From the blood-soaked castles of medieval Europe to the desolate deserts of ancient Arabia, we'll trace the footsteps of these lesser-known figures, unveiling their dark deeds and the indelible marks they left behind. So fasten your seatbelts, folks. We're about to embark on a journey across the globe and through the ages, delving into the lives of these obscure figures who've etched their names into the darker pages of history. Prepare yourself. We're diving deep into the dark corners of our past. First on our list, we cast our gaze to medieval France, where Gilles de Rais, a companion in arms of Joan of Arc, left his chilling legacy. A man of noble birth, Gilles de Rais was once a respected military leader, fighting valiantly in the 100 Years' War. However, beneath this veneer of nobility lurked a dark and twisted soul. De Rais' life took a sinister turn after he retired from his military career. Retreating to his castles in Machecoul and Tiffauges, he descended into a world of occult practices and heinous crimes. It was here, within these stone walls, that his true nature revealed itself. He became infamous for his unspeakable atrocities against children, a chilling fact that has led many to label him as one of history's first known serial killers. His gruesome deeds were not confined to his own dwellings. He was known to roam the surrounding villages, casting a shadow of fear over the local populace. His reign of terror came to an end in 1440, when he was finally arrested and brought to trial. The trial revealed the extent of his horrific crimes, shocking the entire nation. The once revered military leader met his end at the gallows, his name forever tainted by his monstrous acts. Yet, his legacy lived on, haunting the halls of his castles and the memories of those who knew his tale. Today, you can visit the castles in Machecoul and Tiffauges, both standing as silent witnesses to de Rais' atrocious acts. Walk through the cold stone corridors where echoes of the past still linger. Stand in the grand halls, now void of their former occupants' presence, yet filled with chilling reminders of his gruesome deeds. The castles have been preserved and are open to the public, allowing visitors to step back in time and experience a piece of history that is as fascinating as it is terrifying. As we delve deeper into the unknown, ruthless figures of history, we can't help but be drawn to these places that once housed such darkness. His castles stand to this day, a grim reminder of the horrors they once housed. We journey now to Madagascar, where Queen Ranavalonafur, known as the Mad Queen of Madagascar, ruled with an iron fist. In the early 19th century, an imposing figure ascended the throne of Madagascar, Queen Ranavalona I. Her rule, spanning over 3 decades, was marked by a reign of terror and bloodshed. A staunch nationalist, she was determined to keep her kingdom free from European influence. But her methods were far from diplomatic. To maintain her grip on power, she employed brutal measures that led to the deaths of countless subjects. Under her reign, the population of Madagascar was nearly halved, a chilling testament to the severity of her rule. She was known to enforce the Tangina ordeal, a trial by poison to root out suspected enemies. The accused were forced to ingest a poison along with 3 pieces of chicken skin. If they vomited all 3 pieces, they were innocent. If not, they faced a gruesome death, or at the very least, enslavement. Ranavalona's reign wasn't just marked by brutality, but also by monumental construction. The Rova, her palace complex in Antananarivo, stands as a testament to her grand ambitions. This colossal structure, built with the forced labor of her subjects, was the symbol of her power and ruthlessness. Today, the Rova is open to the public, allowing visitors a glimpse into the life of this infamous queen. Walking through its corridors, one can't help but feel a chill, a haunting reminder of the lives lost and the terror that once reigned within these walls. But it's not just a place of dark history. The Rova also offers a breathtaking view of Antananarivo, the capital city. From the hilltop you can see the landscape that was once under the merciless control of Queen Ranavalona, a sight that is both beautiful and eerie. So, while the mad Queen of Madagascar may be long gone, her legacy lives on in the form of the rover. It's a stark reminder of a brutal past, a symbol of power that once instilled fear in the hearts of many. The rover, a symbol of power and terror, still overlooks the city of Antananarivo. Our next stop takes us to the heart of the Sichuan province in China, where Zhang Xianzhong, a rebel leader turned tyrant, ruled with absolute power. Born into poverty in the late 16th century, Zhang Xianzhong rose from obscurity to become one of the most ruthless figures in Chinese history. His story is one of audacity, ambition, and absolute brutality. In the midst of the Ming dynasty's collapse, Zhang seized the opportunity to rise to power. He capitalized on the chaos, amassing a rebel army and conquering vast territories. His crowning achievement was the capture of Chengdu, the capital of Sichuan, where he declared himself king. But Zhang's reign was far from benevolent. He was a tyrant who ruled with an iron fist, imposing harsh laws and punishments. His infamous killing fields are a testament to his cruelty, where it's believed he was responsible for the deaths of millions. The exact number has been debated by historians, but whatever the figure, it's undeniable that Zhang's reign was one of the bloodiest in Chinese history. Today, traces of Zhang's rule can still be found in Chengdu. The city has grown and evolved since those dark days. But the echoes of the past are never far away. You can visit the Wuhu Shrine, dedicated to the heroes of the Three Kingdoms period, which Zhang repurposed as a place to display the heads of his enemies. This chilling remnant of his reign is a stark reminder of the brutality he was capable of. Then there's the giant Buddha of Lashan, which Zhang had defaced, allegedly out of fear that the Buddha would come to life and challenge his rule. Today, it stands as a silent witness to Zhang's paranoia and the destructive power of unchecked authority. Zhang Xianzhong's story is a chilling reminder of the depths humanity can sink to in the pursuit of power. His reign of terror is etched into the very fabric of Chengdu, a city that bears the scars of its past. We venture now to the wilderness of Russia, where Danila Poporekny, a notorious bandit leader, held sway. A figure shrouded in mystery and terror, Poporekny was a man of the wild, a thorn in the side of the ruling class, and a constant threat to the innocent. Born into a humble family, Poporekny chose a life of banditry over conformity. Leading a band of equally ruthless men, he prowled the vast expanses of the Ural forests, preying on travelers and merchants, amassing wealth through fear and violence. His name became synonymous with terror, his deeds the stuff of nightmares. But Poporekny was not just a mere bandit. His cruelty went beyond his banditry. Stories tell of him torturing his victims, not just for their wealth, but for his sadistic pleasure. His reign of terror, however, was not everlasting. He met his end at the hands of the very people he tormented, a fitting end for a man of his cruelty. The places associated with Poporekny are as chilling as his tale. The forests of Ural, once his hunting grounds, are now silent witnesses to his terror. Visitors to these parts can still feel the echoes of his presence, a haunting reminder of his ruthless reign. The Ural forests, once his domain, now stand silent, a testament to his ruthless reign. Our final journey takes us to ancient Arabia, where Fadl ibn Rabi'a, a powerful chieftain, ruled with cruelty and cunning. In the turbulent times of the 7th century, Fadl ibn Rabi'a emerged as a figure of both fear and fascination. His reign was characterized by a ruthless pursuit of power and a cunning mind that kept him one step ahead of his adversaries. As a tribal leader, Fadl was known to employ brutal tactics to maintain control over his people, contributing to a period of intense instability in the region. Fadl's influence extended beyond his tribe, reaching the city of Mecca, a place of great religious and historical significance. This city bore witness to his relentless ambition and the havoc it wreaked. Fadl ibn Rabi'a's cruel reign left a profound impact on the city, shaping its history in ways that are still evident today. Visiting Mecca, one can almost feel the weight of Fadl's presence. The city's old quarters whisper tales of his ruthless rule, while its bustling streets echo with the legacy of his reign. The ancient city walls, standing tall against the test of time, are silent witnesses to Fadl's thirst for power and the chaos it brought. His mark on history may be lesser known, but the echoes of his reign still resound in the sands of Mecca. As we traverse the pathways of the past, we realize that the shadows of figures like Fadil ibn Rabi'a still loom large, their stories etched in stone and sand, waiting to be discovered.